Yo, what's the deal? BigEAstrology Astro-Weather Week, August 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Leo, Virgo, Libra Moon. We're in August. Let's talk about it. Pew. Grand Rising, good people. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology, back with the Astro-Weather Week. Woo! Are you ready for Augusto? The kids went back to school today. I'll miss them, but I can concentrate and focus on work. It was a long summer. Back to school in Arizona, we do August to May. And I got middle schoolers, 6th grade, the Taylor twins, my Leos, about to be 11 years old. And high school, the 9th grader, my Gemini, the Truth. They're all playing football. We went to Top Golf last night, had a great time. So today, the Leo Moon, we're gonna start at the chart. It's wrapping up. So it's at 27 degrees. This will be coming out a little bit later, but I'm recording it for 9 a.m., 12 noon Eastern. So at around 6 p.m. Eastern, the moon will enter Virgo, right? And that's half of Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday, and a little bit of Saturday, we'll have the Libra Moon. So for the Leo week, Monday through Thursday, it's Leo, Virgo, Libra. So Virgos and Libras, when the moon comes back to your natal sun sign, it's a good time to juice, fast, intermittent fasting, because you're resetting your system and your cells. So just be mindful of that. Eat very pure, very clean. Do some juicing, fasting. Your choice. Just giving you some information that can really help you. I got to get the right pronunciation, but the chrysalim or the Christed oil comes from the brain down to the solar plexus, and it's really a great time to kind of not only realign your body, but reset your cells and cleanse, okay? So that's once a month, each month, when the moon in transit goes back to your natal sun sign. Capiche? So, we'll have a Libra Scorpio moon weekend. Should be fun. But, so you ready for the week? I mean, listen, the stock market is plummeting. Warren Buffett is selling. Japan and China are selling U.S. treasuries. Warren Buffett's selling over, 280 billion stock. Listen, this is an opportunity to buy when everything is dipping low. But I've told you this before, you just have to be smart, be wise, and be careful. Diversify your money. Definitely get gold and silver, maybe some Bitcoin. Maybe don't be in the big banks, or if you've got some in the big bank, cash reserve, community or credit unions. It's just my insight. You can do the research, see what's best for you and your family, but understand, remember this middle of this month, what is it, probably the 13th to the 20th, we're dealing with a lot of squares from the benefics and the malefics. Right? So Mars and Gemini squaring Saturn, then Neptune. Jupiter in Gemini squaring Saturn, later on this year, Neptune. Okay? And Venus in Virgo, okay, opposing Saturn. That's later on, okay? But also squaring Jupiter and Mars. So the August is definitely, there's going to be some challenges, opportunities for growth, but everything's going to be all right, especially if you get the Leo birth chart sale. Yo, 203 or 104. I mean, these sales are crazy. My prices have gone up. So the natal birth chart is now $200, 65 minutes live over Zoom. You get the recording. PDF graphics, videos, planetary placements, 104 for you, Leo. Take advantage of it. Sun, Moon, Rising, natal chart, solar return, or secondary progression. I had somebody just book a secondary progression. So really do that and do it directly at BigEAstrology@gmail.com, or the custom video summary mini movie of your life, right? So you get that, the audio transit recording. I'm putting it now in the video. So the video makes it probably more than 50 minutes because I'm also doing the transits in there, and then videos of your planetary placements, normally 300, 203. You're not going to get this sale next year, Leo. Okay, so this is the time to take advantage of this sale. Listen, what they say, young kids say, I'm glowing up. The business is growing and expanding. And, hey, I got to raise my prices. I got to, take care of these kids and all that stuff. But also I am truly a professional intuitive astrologer, and I do a lot for my clients, and I give you more than most astrologers do in a reading, breaking down everything. And 30-minute Q&A live over Zoom, $40. Okay, so, if you want to do a Q&A live for 60 minutes, it'd be $80. But so that's the breakdown, but you can add that on the website. I have that you can add on the $40, 30-minute Q&A. If you wanted to do more, you would have to just email me directly. But for the birth chart sale, you got to book it through BigEAstrology anyway. You can pay through Cash App, BigEAstro, PayPal's a friend, Tailored to You Coaching, Zelle, etaylor765@AOL.com. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. But let's look at this ending of the Leo moon, going to the Virgo moon, and then the Virgo moon Tuesday, Wednesday, the Libra moon on Thursday. And Venus is in Virgo. We just had the Leo new moon. Hopefully you enjoyed that. You could still journal. And, write your intentions from your heart, right? Remember, Thursday is not only the Libra moon, but it's the 8/8 portal. Now, some people will tell you, based on the actual placements of the constellation, that the 8/8 portal is really on August 22nd. But, I would do what the masses are doing, and I would do something on August 22nd and on August 8th, okay? But remember, Dog Star Sirius is in alignment with Orion, and you can see the constellation in the sky, Sirius, which the ancients felt was part of the Holy Trinity, the three brightest stars, but Sirius is the brightest. But you could see it between 4 and 5 a.m. before the sun rises in the eastern horizon, now until I think August 18th. So yeah, this 8/8 portal is powerful on a universal 8 year. I did a coffee talk about it. I may release that video today or tomorrow. I'll just see. Some people have asked me about it, but that's why you got to come to Coffee Talk. And Coffee Talk is Friday, 8:30 p.m., 70 minutes, only $11, August 16th, talking about the birth chart of Miss Kamala Harris. All right, trying to avoid the politics. We're going to talk just about the chart and, some of just the real facts. Okay, that's it. So, I don't get political when I'm talking about the astrology. All right, and I don't do famous people in public. It's not fair. But that's just plenty of astrologers do. I'm not judging. It's my moral code as an astrologer, my ethics, because I know what this is. This ancient wisdom called astrology is no joke. It's from the mystery schools. It's not a game, and it's not something you play with. So if I don't have permission to do a famous person's chart in public, I will never do that. All right? If they've passed away, then it's okay and it's fair game. So that's it. Let's get to the chizzy, getting busy. Who is he? The Big E. Astrology, spitting the poetry more than easily. Of course, it's heavenly when it flows from me. I do it all the time. Lyrically, one of the greatest of all times. Of course, my mind shines. It glows when I flow. Kind of wild, baby, bro. So on Top Golf last night, I came in 3rd and 6th. Not bad. There were 6 of us. The 3 boys, and they had a friend. And me and wifey, Alana. She actually did really good. She came in, I think, 2nd and 4th or something. But she did really well. And the boys, they, one of the Jackson, he's the star. I think he came like 1st and like 3rd or something. 1st and 2nd, I don't know. But yeah, and William did pretty good too. So let's get to it. Astro-Weather week, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Lionsgate. Mercury Retrograde. Happy Mercury Retrograde. We're going to talk about it. And Venus and Virgo. All right. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Astro-Weather week. Make it happy Monday, the day of the moon. Yeah, man. We're getting close to the Virgo season. I get excited. Although I may not do the regular birthday ritual. Now you see all these videos about how, it's like this thing to make you age, with the candles and singing happy birthday. I don't know, but I see the mathematics and science behind it. So maybe I'll stop doing traditional birthday stuff. Because, I like staying young. I don't look my age. I still look up like I'm in my 40s. Got some more gray hairs, but I'm 53, about to be 54. So the Leo moon, 27 degrees. You see the sun. Remember, we're in the third decan. And now we've entered the lunar mansion of Venus, starting at 13 degrees. So the Leo Sag decan at this degree, you're born, August 5th, let's say to like the 14th, definitely you like freedom, adventure. They want to share from their heart their wisdom, beliefs, and philosophies. But even with this lunar mansion to 26 degrees, they got a little, and that's going probably like maybe to the 17th of August, they got a little flair, a little style, okay? Fashionistas. And I see that with the Taylor twins. They like to do up their thing. We went to the barber shop Saturday, got haircuts. They're looking clean, back to school. So this Leo moon will finish up. And it's also kind of like in conjunction, quincunx to Neptune. But it's going to finish up at 3 degrees Virgo. Okay? So maybe West Coast 4 degrees, but this is where it's at. Now, obviously, we're seeing the Venus has entered in, okay? And Mercury is retrograde, okay, on the 5th. So what we need to really understand is that Venus Mercury conjunction in Virgo, it's going to be very focused on humanity, service, health. We may see some news today around different things around health, but also being analytical and critical with our finances, right? So this is where we see all this stuff with the markets in Europe and Japan, China, America having a real dip today. So we got to be mindful and just pay attention. Should never panic, no fear, but you have to analyze and assess what's right for you to do with your investments, right? Your assets, your savings, everything, and be intentional with your money. All right. So we're also going to notice that, this Leo, what's going to happen too is it's coming off, the Leo moon is coming off the trine to Chiron. So that was while you were sleeping and late last night. But remember, Chiron's at retrograde too, along with Pluto, Saturn, and Neptune. Uranus joins the party in early September, okay? And that's after it gets to the 27th degree. And the nodes, you see them moving 7 degrees, okay? Aries North Node, Libra South Node. So let's not forget, while we have this to January 11th, we still have to be brave and courageous and initiate in our lives. That's the Aries mantra. Go experience it, go touch it, go head first and get it done. We as the collective, we should not be existing in any fear, and we have to go for it. Don't be mindful of the Mars-Jupiter conjunction, okay? And remember I told you these squares are coming later in August. But Mars and Jupiter, wow, it's getting closer and closer. I think it meets up, I want to say on the 13th, but it may be before, okay? So it's going to meet up sooner than later. And Jupiter and Saturn, that exact square is coming up, and I think it's around August 19th. And that is also the Aquarius full moon. So I'll be doing that video this week, try to get ahead. Really busy with clients. I've got a ton of amazing podcasts. And go check out episode 231 live now with Miss Gelly Anna Akin, soul contract practitioner. It's connected to the Kabbalah, and it uses sound frequencies, and it's in a Merkaba. It is incredible and amazing. She is amazing. Huge following on Instagram. Soul_contracts practitioner, over 300,000. This is a big episode. You want to check it out. She is a Gemini and Aquarius moon. I believe Sag rising, but a sweetheart of a woman, but really a transformative healer in terms of her soul contract work. It's very healing. It can line up with your chart in terms of confirming things for you. She's got like a year's waiting list, but if you reach out to her, you can definitely maybe book something, especially if you mention my name. Okay, so definitely get in contact with her, and she is awesome. This is what it's all about, sharing on the Knowledge is Love Astrology podcast. And then I've got Kimberly Montgomery from Journey to the New Earth and Pretty Over 50 coming on, and that will be on Thursday. And then Friday or Saturday, I will come back live for, I guess, episode 234. Okay. So Lilith is in Libra. Okay. You got that going. Virgo is definitely busy still with the Juno. But the Juno is getting ready to go into Libra too. So that'll shift things in terms of a more emphasis on relationships and finding harmony and peace in them. Seeking relationships that are balanced and really fair. Okay? And that can be in business and in intimate relationships as well. So with Juno on the South Node there, that's going to be the energy for the collective. Ceres got its a harvest still in Capricorn. And the Pluto, it's at 0 degrees, but remember, we're getting closer, less than a month away. September 1st, late night, it's going back into Capricorn until November 19th. And then November 19th, it'll be there in Aquarius for the next 20 years to 2044. All right. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. So, some good energy. You will feel, not Mercury because it's retrograde, so it's going to go back into Leo, but you will feel there is definitely a huge shift with the Venus. Once it gets to the point when it will square Jupiter and square, and I think it may catch up and square Mars. I'm not 100% sure about that. But, this is a good energy, but, you're going to feel more grounded Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And it's really for you to work on and plan your nutrition for the rest of the summer. Increase your fruits, okay? The moon is going to be in Virgo, and it's about service to humanity and analyzing and assessing your health. Virgo Pisces is the health axis, right? That's why wifey and I, we get down like the way we do, bringing the health to you. And go support SabalePure.com, SABALI Pure.com. I put it up on my community page, but, you want to go with businesses that you can trust. And also, not just that, it's compostable. It's a female entrepreneur. It's a Black-owned business, but it's all about health with the purest products. Trace mineral deodorant, really to help you and get the aluminum and all the poisons and toxins. And it's better than Lumi and Native and all that stuff. They have a lot of fillers. Alana doesn't use fillers, you know what I mean? There's no water, so you don't have to put in all the, the different fillers to keep it, the stabilizers. Also, her hair, face, and body oil, different flavors, amazing. Her seasonal lip balms are just so hydrating for your lips and yummy, okay? So maybe you get the summer, it's got a lot of melons in it. And also her tooth powder, organic tooth powder with diatomaceous earth and turmeric and many things in it. It literally takes away morning breath. So it's been a great thing for our marriage, but it's just great for anybody, But the lip balms, the hair, face, body oil, the deodorant, and the tooth powder, it's a game changer. And probably before the year's out, she may, add some more products. Okay, so check out SabalePure.com. Let's get to Tuesday, the day of Mars. The moon day, more introspection. Tuesday, we're getting to Mars, August 6th. BigEAstrology. right? Tuesday, Augusto 6, Mars. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday are the best days to work out. The day of Mars is definitely running your errands, willpower, drive, but also to lift your weights above the shoulders, do the upper body, curls, arms, triceps, biceps, bench press. Tuesday's the best day for that. So let's peep it out. We're looking at 12 noon, 9 a.m. Pacific, the Virgo moon. I was born in September, but I was ready in June. So, 3 and 6. So we got the Virgo moon, 9 degrees. Okay, like I was telling you, Lucy. So it's going to finish up at about 15 degrees East Coast, 16 West Coast. So as it is wrapping up Tuesday night, it will, be in that energy while we're sleeping of opposing, right? You'll feel it early in the morning, opposing Saturn. All right, so that's, pay attention to Wednesday morning news stories. Even trying to, work on ceasefires and peace, and there's a lot of chaos going on. I'm sensing for some reason when Juno enters Libra, we may get a permanent ceasefire. Just a hunch, just my intuition, but pay attention to that. Continue to pray for world peace in the Congo and Iran and Ukraine and Israel and Palestine and Gaza and this and that and Venezuela, England. There's just a lot of leaders, a lot of things. Uranus is still hitting Algo, a lot of changes. Yemen, Iran, it's a lot. So, the Leo sun moving along. And, when you're having this energy of the sextile, the sun and Jupiter, it's really being aligned with kind of like feeling good about your identity, your beliefs, your philosophies, the knowledge that you're getting to help you. So this is where Jupiter and Gemini can really get into the podcasting, get information out to people and learn to help with your own vitality, your own purpose in life, right? Getting a soul contract reading, getting a birth chart reading, getting a human design reading, so things like that. But obviously, Mars and Jupiter are getting closer and closer. And, angels in Taurus now. Okay, so we definitely need that next to Uranus and Algo. Or is that Algo? Sorry. Oh yeah, that's Algo. So, Algo Uranus conjunction, there could be unexpected things with the Earth and, people being dethroned, beheaded, power, stuff like that. But we're focused on peace. So the Lilith in Libra, right, it's obviously conjunct the South Node. So tap into your intuition this week, really understand that Libra Sun Moon risings could be your tribe, but it's really speaking to the collective energy about can't we all just get along, right? To quote the great Rodney King, but can't we really have peace and harmony? Can't we be more just and fair in how we not only treat one another, but even how the government treats small businesses, the middle class, poor people, homeless people, right? You're hearing they're starting to want to clear out everybody in California for the Olympics. California's got a huge homeless population, These are things that we have to work out as a collective as we give billions to other countries. What about us? What about the Americans? What about the American citizens, Yeah, that's a whole other nutta butta thing. So Saturn 18 degrees, Neptune, in the anaretic degree. And so with these retrogrades, just be mindful of, and prayers for everybody up and down the East Coast. My family, friends, their flight got canceled today from Philadelphia going down to Florida. Prayers for the Southeast and the whole East Coast with Hurricane Debbie or Deborah. South Carolina, Florida, Georgia already have state of emergencies, things like that. So just be mindful and careful, and pray for everybody, and just be safe on the roads, and hunker down and all that good stuff, right? Listen to your local officials. I don't know. What are you guys feeling? How are you feeling? Because we're still dealing with these great shifts energetically. Not only the pole shifts, but, Gaia, Mother Earth, and just the X-class and M-class solar flares. And, for me lately, I've just really been feeling like, wow, I am literally on a different timeline. It's hard to communicate with people who are still in the 3D and the matrix, and it's no judgment or shade. It's just like we almost speak two different languages. You know what I mean? Mainly, most of my focus and conversation is about spirituality. Can you imagine? I'm even caring less about sports and music. And those are my two first loves. And I mean, now I'm obviously more high vibrational conscious music, but it's harder to listen to some of the things I used to love to listen to, and that's going to happen to a lot of people. Dizziness, feeling like you're shifting dimensions, people falling away or out of your life, miscommunications with people that just don't understand how you communicate. And don't beat yourself up. You can't make people believe or understand or understand or see things that you see. But you're not going crazy. You're seeing this great shift in this planet, and it's going to continue. So we got to hold space for those who have not awakened yet, because I told you between September 1st and November 19th, we're going to have a whole new... Some people are like, oh, if you haven't woken up yet, you're never going to wake up. No, that's not true. Don't listen to people saying that. I see that on Instagram. It's not true. This Pluto retrograde to October 11th, but quite literally in Capricorn at the anaretic degree, along with Neptune at the anaretic degree and that sextile, more people will see through the veils of the structures and systems as they continue to break and dissipate. We're really building this new earth, but you have to do the spiritual work. This is not the time to lax. This is not the time to get lethargic, confused, or doubt yourself. Full speed ahead. It's been go time. And know that you're in spiritual warfare, but know that you've got to vibrate in joy, love, gratitude, and authenticity. That's the assignment. We chose it. Starseeds chose to be here. We're here to help the planet awaken. It's real and serious work. So stay prayed up, stay meditating, grounding into the physical earth. Uranus, Taurus, Ceres, Capricorn, Venus and Mercury in Virgo. Right? Vibrating from your heart chakra in Leo season and for this 8-8 portal, but grounding in the earth. Purifying, eating better. Okay? I think I'm done with meat, like for the rest of the year. I had a hamburger last night and tasted good, but afterwards, no. I don't want to eat any more dead flesh. Okay? And I'm not judging you if you like it, but it does create mucus and it's harder to digest. All right? So just understand, spread the love. Let's get to Wednesday, August 7th. Yeah. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Pew. All right, Wednesday, miércoles. Emails, journaling, blogging, texting, breath work, walking, jump rope, deep breath work. It's the day of the lungs, the hands, the wrists, the shoulders. It's Mercury, Wednesday, okay? Mercury's retrograde. This one could be challenging, going from Virgo to Leo with all these different energies going on. And now we've got Chiron, Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, all in retrograde. Okay? Uranus will join the party. But I think it's after Mercury does. So, I mean, we're going to stay close to having 4 things of retrograde at least to October. All right? So just be mindful that this is 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. And the Virgo moon. Oh my God. You see? So, right, we're looking at this Virgo moon at 21. So it will finish up Wednesday. Is that 21? I'm surprised. 15. So it's going to finish up. It's going to go into Libra Thursday morning, probably, let's see, 26, 27, 28. Maybe around 5 a.m. or 8 a.m. Eastern, 5 a.m. Pacific. Okay. So, yeah, because it's going to finish up around 27 degrees at midnight on the East Coast, 20 on the West Coast. Right? So, 3, 6. So around 6 a.m. Okay? So yeah, so Thursday morning, we will get into that Libra moon, and we'll see it here in Astro-Weather. I'm going to look at the day later for Thursday. But so, Wednesday, obviously the lungs, Venus and Venus and Mercury are in a conjunction. This moon is coming off of, and really you'll feel it Wednesday, opposing Saturn, okay? And then it's going to finish up opposing Neptune. So Wednesday can be a lot about our own health, physical, digestive, spiritual. So even information that can come out, we can see some different things. Just remember early, Thursday morning when the moon goes into Libra, it's going to trine Pluto. So that could be really interesting in terms of things about, because crypto's been getting slammed. It can be kind of things leveling out or an increase back for crypto getting better on Thursday morning, okay? But also, you're going to have the moon, we'll talk about that on Thursday, but, this Virgo moon finishing up Wednesday, there could just be a lot going on. It's, obviously coming off of Tuesday night, squaring the Gemini, right? So, that's where you're kind of like emotionally maybe not agreeing with others about what they're communicating about. This could be about health. This could be about, any type of communication. So we just have to be mindful of that, where you can agree to disagree without getting into arguments. And it's just about mutual respect, right? Mutual reception, like respecting one another. But Virgo, Mercury being at home in Virgo for a little bit, even though it's retrograde, it's going to make you more introspective and analytical. Just don't get into being self-critical or just destroying others. And this, happy birthday to the Leos. We're in this second decan moving along. Right? And you're going to see more of this Leo sun getting closer to the trine to Chiron, and obviously that's the 15th. So it's really going to be around next Wednesday or Thursday when you're really going to feel that. Okay. And that's, getting closer towards the end of Leo season. It's going to be closer around the Taylor twins' birthday and stuff. So, look for that. And Mars, oh my God, you see Mars getting closer to Jupiter. Okay. Regal. This is a good time for writing, working on your publishing, blogging, but initiating your podcast, right? I've got a ton of podcasts I'm doing in August with amazing people. Right, and just this week, Galiana Aken and Kimberly Montgomery, two amazing women. All right, so, and then I got 3 more next week, 2 women and a young man, gentleman, all on the health act. I mean, really hitting you with the health stuff, which is going to be great. An herbalist, Be More Clean, Elizabeth Joseph. She does the colonics and just really a health coach, a nutritionist. Like, she's just brilliant. But she eats, does raw foods, and she's going to explain that. So, and then Sherian Shara. She is a medical intuitive and has had 5 NDEs. Get ready for that one. All right. So, yeah, Wednesday's going to be good. I think the main thing we've got to think about is, really understanding with our relationship to food, right? And then how we are analyzing our back to school prices and spending for the kids, not overdoing it. You see what's going on with the stock market. Keep a budget. Mercury retrograde in Virgo conjunct Venus. Be a little bit more frugal with your spending on clothing and vehicles, because this is not the time to be wasteful. And we got to be kind of like, this is a good time to take a break from sugar, the starches, things like that. All right, canned foods. All right, Lilith doing its thing with the South Node. The nodes are still at 7 degrees, but they're moving so fast. Yeah, it's going to be at 7 for a minute, though. All right, so just enjoy your Wednesday. The moon in Virgo will be grounded and practical, and remember, it's going in around 6 a.m. into Libra. But we're going to look at it later for August 8th, the 8-8 portal, and really look and discuss the energy for that. But let's just focus on vibrating from our heart. Look for Dark Star Sirius in the morning, 4 to 5 a.m. in Eastern Horizon, and let's really work on our wish list and our gratitude and joy, but vibrating from the heart chakra in terms of what we really want to manifest. It's an 888. It's powerful. And again, you can do it on August 22nd. Cover both bases, all right, for the Lionsgate. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Let's get to the Astro-Weather for Thursday, August 8th. All right, BigEAstrology. Peace. Yo, it's Thursday. I think preseason football begins. We had the Hall of Fame game, and the Hall of Fame was dope. I didn't see every speech, but props to Patrick Willis, Dwight Freeney, Andre Johnson, Julius Pepper. I mean, we just legends. Devin Hester, Steve McMichael from the Bears. They had a touching moment going to his house. I mean, ALS, God bless. I mean, just so, yeah, this is Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. The moon's in Libra. We're rocking and rolling. And yeah, we're not looking at a particular ascendant, but this is the Libra rising, and you still got Haumea and Pallas Athena and Scorpio. I know I don't talk about it much. Haumea is related to giving birth to the Hawaiian Islands, the goddess, right? And Pallas Athena, it really is about resolving problems and dilemmas. And you could also see issues with the father there, okay? And sometimes you got a war to do that. It can be very emotional. Scorpio, be nice to your daddy. You see the Juno getting ready to go into Libra. We'll watch that. See if that affects anything with Israel and Palestine and the ceasefire. That would be wonderful, okay? But this Libra moon is at 4 degrees, okay? So it's going to finish up, right, at 9 degrees on the East Coast, 10 degrees on the West Coast, right? So Friday morning should be around 16 degrees at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern, okay? So, when you are coming off remember I said Thursday morning, the Libra moon conjunct Lilith in the South Node, trining Pluto at Aquarius, there definitely could be some things about the internet, the Mandela effect, about technology, and about, businesses and fair practices, even the music industry, right? Somebody sent me a song the other day with like Rakim and Nas and Black Thought and Mos Def, and people in the comments didn't realize it was AI. These were old rhymes refurbished, and they just thought it was like some new song, and I'm like, nah, like, this is, and you can tell even when they did the video, because they're doing videos, the lyrics didn't match up with the mouth. You just gotta have discernment, okay, and pay attention. But this is where the lines are gonna get blurred with artificial intelligence, with ChatGPT and all the, systems I/O and tech this and I/O this and edit that, and where music, and the music industry is in a fight to try to protect that. So the likeness and the music, it's going to be challenging because the record labels have so much power over the artist. Pluto, Capricorn, final dance, the 1st of September to November 19th. We need you. We need you. Clean it up, clean it up. So yeah, Mercury, it's gonna get to the 3rd degree, but probably over the weekend, it's still at 4 degrees. You're gonna start to see Venus move a little faster. But, Venus is taking its time in Virgo, okay? This Libra Moon, though, being conjunct Lilith in the South Node on Thursday, we've got to... This is where sometimes you can feel like the scapegoat, but you're gonna want harmony and peace. This is not the time to be over... oh, what do you think? What do you think? Because you have to learn to trust your intuition and go with what you want and what you think. What do you think is fair and just? What is harmonious and peaceful to you? It's not saying that you don't consider the other half, but it's like you've got to consider yourself first. That's the Aries North Node, Libra South Node. If it's not spiritually feeling that it is balanced, fair and just and peaceful and harmonious, then you got to cut it off. That's what the Lilith is there for, you to check into your intuition and your root chakra. And the moon on Thursday, trining, Pluto retrograde, and, soon it's going to trine the Libra moon. You'll see it more on Friday, trining Mars and Jupiter, okay? So just be aware and be mindful, but also, tap in that, you'll feel that Friday morning when the Libra moon trines Mars and Jupiter and Gemini, and that conjunction is getting closer and closer. So you see over here at Mars and Jupiter. So people can get very assertive and aggressive, especially over social media, about their communications and their philosophies. There are going to be a lot of ideology clashes Thursday through Monday. And so just be mindful of that. And people are going to be really more verbally aggressive than they usually are, okay? So you just have to, tap into that. The Libra moon will oppose the Aries North Node, so there'll be times where you're like, am I asserting or initiating properly on Thursday? That you're like, oh, but I hope I'm not hurting someone's feelings. Listen, as long as you're being just and fair and initiating with purity, being the pioneer maverick, things should be good, okay? Things should be good. So, that's really the Astro-Weather. Thursday is definitely going to be interesting. I'll be curious to see how things play out with the crypto. I don't follow it every day. But maybe it's time to get some gold and silver and to pay attention to what's going on financially. We get distracted by a lot. And Ceres trining Mercury retrograde right now, Ceres goddess of harvest. Try to grow your food. It was so hot this summer, a lot of things died off, but really try to build up your own gardens and sustain. sustainability is really important. I'm going to be on the board of a new group, dealing with sustainability and near-death experiences and ET connections and spirituality. And I'm really excited. Amazing group of people that I met with. And I'm honored to be a part of it, to be on the board and just everything. So enjoy the Astro-Weather week. BigEAstrology is making moves. And I hope I see you at Coffee Talk. $11, 70 minutes, August 16th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. Sign up today. I'll be releasing the video probably today or tomorrow for Astrological Coffee Talk with Eric next Friday, right? The 16th. All right, that's the Astro Weather for Thursday. Try it Thursday, day of Jupiter. This is like your leg press, your squats, hips, and thighs for working out. Okay? You got it. Let's get it done. Hiking, walking. All right? Astro Weather week. Oh, how can we forget the 8/8 portal? So let's talk about it in the sense that you want to set the intentions and write out your goals, but be very practical and realistic, but dream big, okay? Dream really big, journal, write with gratitude from your heart. And what I would really focus on, for this 8/8 portal is dream infinity. Like, you want, and don't think of just materialism. Think about you want good health. You want prosperity and abundance. You want to ascend to the 5D. You want to spiritually grow. You want your soul to accomplish its mission in this lifetime. You want vacations. You want to travel the world. You want your kids to be properly educated. Like, be practical, Mercury, Venus, Virgo, about what you want to manifest. And really from your heart. Okay? And never forget the peace in the world, but also for the kids. Peace and love for the children with all this going on in the world. All right? So, and I would do, toning, meditating, ground in nature, get out in the sun. We got to get the solar energy. I don't care if it's a real sun, a fake sun, a second sun, a black sun. Go get in the sun. All right? You gotta tap in and ground in earth and nature. All right, so enjoy the Astro Weather week from the 5th to the 8th, and I'll see you back again on Friday. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. That's the Astro Weather week from the 5th to the 8th. Don't hesitate, levitate, be more than great. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, Leo, Virgo, Libra Moon, 8/8 portal. Write it out. Write out your list. Have your children too. All their goals and dreams, and watch them happen and manifest to next, through 2025, August 8th. But, you definitely want to be analytical, practical about it. Not just all materialism, but be authentic to yourself. What do you really need? What do your family needs? Not just the wants, more of the needs, right? I need more money to properly take care of my family. I do. I need more money, right? So hit me up, BigEAstrology.com, sign up for the newsletter, but also, Coffee Talk, BigEAstrology@gmail.com. My Cash App is BigEAstro. It's changed, okay? And, the PayPal, all the information. But email me is at BigEAstrology@gmail.com for Friday, August 16th for the Leo birth chart sale, 203-104. All that good stuff. Virgos, I got you starting August 22nd. And, it may be the last of the Mohicans of the big sales, So just let's rock and roll as we wrap up the final quarter or get ready to enter the final quarter of the year. But that's the Astro Weather week. Have a wonderful, safe, and prosperous week. And take advantage of this 8/8 Lionsgate portal, be mindful of, the second one, or the one that some people feel is the real one. But let's just understand that the collective consciousness is connected to 8/8 Lionsgate portal, so your manifestations will work. That's why they did what they did last year on that, and that was Maui, Lahaina. Prayers to them a year later. Let's hope they're all good and healed up. But just there are no accidents, y'all, okay? And explore the channel, watch my Knowledge is Love Astrology podcast. Please comment on the videos, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. But yeah, it really helps me, especially with these podcast interviews. Really amazing people. The list is absurd. Kimberly Montgomery, Geliana Akin, Tammy Fellows, Tammy Tuesday, Anjani Seagrass, Lisa Brady, Valeria Sophia, Sophia Astrology, Lloyd Strayhorn, Jay Clay, Farrah Shea, Missy's Mysteries, Elizabeth Broussard, Debbie Solaris, Heather Elin. I've been putting in work. It's been a wonderful and a blessed summer. It's still rocking, but I've been putting in work. In August, I got heavy hitters. Astro-Weather week. I love you. Be smart, be safe. Hit me up. Leo birth chart sale. And happy birthday, Leos. I love y'all. I got Leo sons. My children are Virgo, Gemini, and Leo, so there's a little extra love there. But I'm a Virgo. Got a Aries, Taurus parents, Pisces wife, with an Aquarius mother-in-law. So I got a lot of love for a lot of people and a lot of signs. Enjoy the week. Lionsgate portal, Leo, Virgo, Libra Moon, BigEAstrology, Astro-Weather. Peace.